Welcome you all. This is Preskala from St.Joseph's College for Women, Tirupur. In this presentation, we are going to see about the tuned collector oscillator. Overview of this presentation is introduction, circuit detail, working method, output frequency of the oscillator, applications of this oscillator. Introduction. Tuned collector oscillator is a LC oscillator. It is made up of tank circuit. The tank circuit consists of inductance and capacitance. And it works based on the principle of positive feedback. The output frequency of this oscillator is fully depends upon inductance and capacitance. Circuit diagram. This is the circuit diagram of this oscillator. In the circuit, we will have power supply, tank circuit L1C1, transistor with common emitter, and coil L2, R1R2 potential divider, C2 biasing capacitor. And the output will be a sine wave. Working method of this oscillator is, initially we have to energize our capacitor present in the tank circuit. Afterwards, this capacitor discharge its charges through coil L1, and the coil L1 induce EMF in the coil L2, and these inductance coil are coupled each other, and that coupling process is called mutual inductance. And the L2 coil produce output, which is also a sine wave with a different phase. And this L2 coil output is feedback to the input of transistor, and the transistor produce the output in its collector terminal, and the output act as a input source to the tank circuit. So once we get the whole cycle, afterwards there is no necessity in the plus VCC. So first we have to energize our capacitor, and second, the inductance coil L induces the inductance coil L2, which means L1 induces L2, and the frequency of the L2's output is equal to frequency of the tank circuit. What I am telling is, the frequency of this L2's output is fully depends upon the frequency of L1 and C1. And the magnitude of this L2 is fully based on the number of turns in the L2 and the coupling between coil L1 and L2. And the output of the L2 is further given to the transistor base terminal, and we can collect the amplified output from the transistor collector terminal. The first 180 phase shift is produced by the coil L1 and L2, and the further phase shift is produced with the help of transistor. Applications. This oscillator is used as a RF oscillator circuits. Tuned collector oscillator is a radio frequency oscillator. That's why it is used as in the RF oscillator circuit. So it also used as a frequency demodulator in the radio frequency receiver. and it is used as a signal generator when we need power source. When we need a power source, that the time we can use this as a power source. And it is used as a mixture in the radio frequency waves. And this is the frequency of the oscillation, which is f is equal to 1 by 2 pi root of L1 C1. Here L1 is the coil, L2 is the capacitance. If we know the coil and capacitance value, means we can easily find the frequency of oscillations. Thank you. We will meet our next presentation.